9 runs coming off the third. It's 16 for 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the updated scores for Team India at the end of the India women are 16, the girls are 11 wickets.
$16 for 1. And Nimasha getting a second over.
Chance for a run out. Oh, the fielder had to be quick there. But talking about Nimasha, she's been brilliant. Every time she's come over the stumps for Shafali, she's been able to, turn it up and pick up a wicket in that manner, because round the wicket, it was just nicely angling it for Shafali to step out and use that inside-out shot to an extent that she was getting boundaries every now and then. But the minute she came over the wicket, we saw that in the fourth T20 as well. She came in and picked that wicket. Nicely swept. Harleen Deol is showing her intent here. Second boundary for her.
As you were mentioning, the two different players, Shafali Verma doesn't really play this conventional sweep that well early in her innings, whereas Harleen Deol is very good with her sweeps, and she knows that she doesn't have a deep square leg there. She makes use of that field set.
Yeah, that 4 prompting a change, and this is something which she should have actually thought about, especially to Harleen, who's not gotten too much of a hit. Put that pressure on the batter. Sweep is a getaway, is a free hit for a good length, and that was a good ball from her. Yeah, force her to do that. So mid-on in the circle. That square leg was pushed back after that sweep shot.
Yeah, Harleen would love sweeping the ball, so anything that she wants to get away, she'll try and sweep that. But if you're forcing her to step out and use her feet and get that shot over mid-on and mid-off, is a high-risk one.
Deep mid-wicket and deep square leg, the two fielders for the left-hander. Pulls out the big sweep and finds the gap. That was a shot of confidence from Kamalini.
I think you're right. Just building on that confidence. Kamalini gives it a good swing. More flatter this time. It was good length, but she picked it quite well, piercing that deep fielders.
It was a lot fuller than she would have liked for that sweep, but managed it with that quick hands there, Kamalini.
Lovely through the offside, eh? And when I look back at that shot, she's absolutely picked the bones out of that ball. And she doesn't commit. She's very still at the crease. So as a bowler, there is no giveaway. Sweeps once again. So 2 good overs for India. 11 coming off this, 27 for 1.
Couple of changes for India. Snehrana comes back into this lineup for India. Kamalini making her debut in style, of course, as we've just been witnessing the array of strokes that she's been displaying. Couple of changes for Sri Lanka as well. That's possibly the luxury of playing a bilateral.
TV umpire to director. We have a player's review for LBW. Original decision is out. Check the feet. It's a fair delivery. Let's start with front on, please. Looking at the front on here. Ball passes close to the bat. Can I have ultra edge, please? Copied. Ultra edge building. Looking at the ultra edge here. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now, please.
Gayatri Venugopal has had an excellent series this time as well. Her judgment is to perfection. Kamalini will walk back after a nicely played 12. India for 27 for 2.
Coming right camera.
Captain Harmanpreet Kaur is in. 2 wickets earned by the Sri Lankan spinners, one by a left-arm spinner, the other by the off-spinner. It's a different story this evening for India. Asked to bat first. Shibani, WB. This can be interesting for India.
Yes, they're without Smriti Mandana. They lost Shefali Verma early. So this Saturday start was expected.
Excellent timing. Just the timing on that shot, allowing the ball to go comfortably to the boundary.
Good evening. Brilliant from the skipper to get off the mark with the 4. It was full, but she allowed the ball nice and close, played it under her eyes. Just opens the face ever so slightly to find the gap. Top shot.
No protection out in the deep. All she had to do was just ease it into the gap, which she did. And she looks so good when she looks to play shots through the offside. That's Harmanpreet Kaur. India have lost a couple of wickets, and that's brought the skipper early to the crease. A lot of promise shown by the debutant, Kamalini. She was the last batter to be dismissed, looking for a sweep. Looks like she likes to play the sweep. She did essay a very good shot in the previous over, but this one, the length was too full. As a result, there's no contact at all, and she's got right in front of the stumps.
A little too full. And also playing in front of her pad. With that length, you'd have to step away to create that width, to create the room to hit it on top of the bounce, and she wasn't able to do that.
Still, it was a nice start. The time that she spent in the centre. We've been speaking about her being a busy player. She showcased a few skills there, Kamalini. 34 for 2. Yeah, the last time Indian team was batting out here was 2 nights ago. Asked to bat first, and an excellent century plus stand between the two openers, 162 between Shefali and Smriti. Today Shefali getting out early. Kamalini, runner ball 12. You can say that in some sort of positivity that at least this Indian batting order is going to get a look in, is going to get an opportunity to have a hit. And they know it's not going to be just a below par score of 120 or 30, which will trouble Sri Lanka. So possibly it's a blessing in disguise.
It's been a mixed start so far. Final game here in Thiruvananthapuram. And the crowd coming in. And the two openers back in the hut. Inoka Ranawira into the attack.
India put into bat without the regular openers. The debutant walked out with Shefali Verma. And this is the dismissal of Shefali Verma. And the left-hander played a couple of lovely shots. And then Arlene Diol walked out to bat at number 3. She started off confidently.
Should have been taken, but isn't. Chamriyata Patu, the captain at mid-off. Hard hands. And Harleen Diol gets a reprieve.
Normally a good fielder, a good catcher, Chamriyata Patu. Diving forward. Just didn't get a hand to it. Went straight through. Misjudgment of height. An opportunity goes a-begging.
She's absolutely stunned.
Good single. The fielder is the same, Chamriyata Patu.
The left-arm spinner inducing a false shot from Arlene Diol. And there it was, a straightforward chance to Chamriyata Patu. Hard hands. And she was also not stable as she was trying to get control of the ball. And she's disappointed.
Yeah, the challenge for Harleen Diol will always remain there. The last time, just looking at some numbers she played for India in a T20 international was in the 5th T20I, which was a decider. She scored 4 of 8 deliveries. Good single again. And prior to that, 43 of 23 in that first T20I that India played against England. So it's been a fair bit of time since she's batted for India. And that's why the urgency is very much visible here.
It's a difficult proposition if you're not getting to play regularly and she's safely home. If you're playing sporadically, the rhythm is very difficult to maintain. Or to either maintain the rhythm or to just continue from where you left off. Or to at mid-off.
Captain is happy to rotate strike and play herself in 40 for 2.
At the end of 6 overs, each gentlemen are 14 lots of 2 wickets.
Lovely city it is, Thiruvananthapuram, playing host to the 5 T20Is between India and Sri Lanka. Festive season is on. But still getting fair amount of numbers to watch women's cricket. Fresh from a World Cup win, 50 overs. Now it's Rashmika. Last time opened the bowling second over. Classical Harmanpreet Kaur.
The Sri Lankan batters would have gained some confidence from the last game, but now is the time for the bowlers to work out things as well. And these are the batters to follow. Richa Ghosh, Deepti Sharma, Amanjot Kaur. They have a lot of depth in batting, do the Indians. And Richa Ghosh can be devastating if she gets going.
Wicket for Rashmika. And the batter is Harleen Deol.
Looking to play it on the leg side across the line. Misses it completely. Bat pad gap. Straight through from Rashmika Sawandi. Line length on point. And that stump cartwheeling out of the ground. Brilliant start to her spell. The third wicket goes down for India. This middle order. Yes, is going to get an opportunity. As Harleen Deol goes back for 13.
Richa Ghosh was concerned, worried. Oh my God, can this ball get to the boundary? Can look slightly funny, slightly comical, but ask Richa Ghoshi was deeply concerned as the ball sailed over the point fielder.
Just enough wood to take it over the fielder. And a couple of errors compounding. Himesh Adulani